Welcome and good morning to everybody. Well, good morning, whatever time of day you're celebrating. Welcome to an absolutely fantastically antiquated lo-fi lady stream. I hope you all are having a great day. I know already, I'm so excited. Morning. Good morning to you. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Okay, so you know how you asked me if I had everything prepped, right? If I had like Streamlabs set up so that I could switch back and forth real quickly between Hexplore and Streamlabs and all that. Well, I did you one better. I did you one whole thing better. Hold on, let me stream info. Switch over to oh yeah. Here, let me switch. All right, I gotta turn off my mic for a second. Did USB space. Okay, there we go. Fixed it. I managed to dig up an old monitor. I managed to dig up an old monitor that I completely forgot I had. So your girl is now running off of, count them, 1, 2 monitors. Whoa! This is the coolest thing I've ever experienced. Like, it's just so weird. I've got all my stuff down here on my laptop, and then I've got this big old monitor with all my diagnostics and stuff on it, with like OBS. It's so wild. So that means I don't have to click anything. I can just pull up Hexplore. Yeah, I'm living in the future, baby. The future is now, man. Woo! I am so excited. Look, I honestly, I don't really have any idea what to expect with this game. Yeah, cool cat. I am one cool cat. Wait, my sunglasses. Do I have them on here? I don't remember. I don't think I have them set up on here. Hold on. Let me do that real quick. It's like one of the most important things for me to add. This limited USB space thing is kind of a pain. Hold on. Let me pull up the sunglasses real quick. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Wait, this is them, really? Okay. Cool. Right? Same. I don't think it's gonna be, but I am excited nonetheless. Shift key. No? No shift key? Right. Keyboard's not plugged in. I really need to get like a mouse keyboard combo. This'll work. This looks silly. Expect voxels. Alright. Cool. Hold on. And then we just take the sunglasses. This'll work. And then we go over to Steam Deck. That's fine. I know what it is. Hey, Ruka! Not much. I've just got me another monitor. I didn't buy it. I found it. In my own house. Can you believe it? It was just there. So your girl is now working in the future. High tech. I am like almost a cyborg. It's amazing. Yeah. Woo! I love that emote. It's incredible. It's into blinky. Whoa! But the most importantly, before we get started, I need to make sure that I have my sunglasses. Come on now. I've got my Stream Deck configured on this laptop now, so no excuse not to have my sunglasses, right? Yeah? Ba-now. I love it. All right, so okay, let's get started. So, thank you. I don't use them very much anymore. The only time you really see them is when I go low file. This is when I bring out low file. Okay, hold on. That seems kind of weird. I can make that a lot bigger. Cool. Okay. Okay, so that, I have that. Alright, just making sure everything is set up properly. Okay. You look big, you look good. Okay. Awesome. So I've been meaning to ask. I watched back the RuneScape VOD from Tuesday. I just kind of wanted to, I was wondering, since I wasn't there for it, when you guys were watching the VOD, was Brofi's audio? Like, I don't know if, I think you guys were there. Yeah. When you guys were watching the VOD, was Brofi's audio, like, delayed? Because I noticed that it was delayed in a way that made it sound like I was talking over him the entire time. It was very strange. But anyway. Hexplore! Alright, I'm officially losing access to my mouse. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Okay. Oh boy. Wow, that's extremely loud. Holy crap. Hold on. Okay. Oh my god, that's so... I can't pass out! How long is this? This is real, like a falcon punch to the face. I forgot that when I plug in my keyboard, I lose my mic. Yeah, so that's a little... Yeah, I got muted because I had to unplug my mic. This laptop only has 3 USB spots, and so I have, like, no space for anything. Mic, mouse, stream deck. So if I want to plug in the keyboard, I have to unplug something else. I was gonna order a USB hub, but I couldn't get it by today, so it didn't matter. I decided not to. Alright, so we're trying this again, baby! Hexplore! Alright. Looks like my body cam is a little more tall. Okay. Oh, pretty loud, like... love this intro. I love it. I love the way he just like, hello, through the ceiling. Snakehead be dead. Wow, this is amazing. The wizard! Oh my god, he's so powerful! Look at how strong he is! Oh, it's so campy, I love it! Buffengers assemble! And wizard! Ranger, warrior, wizard, and acrobat. So let's see. I need to lower the volume a little bit, which means that I need to do some replugging. Hold on. Alright, I think instead I'm going to unplug the Stream Deck for the keyboard so that you guys don't lose my lovely voice. Hold on. And see, this is what happens when I tab out and go to manipulate other stuff. And then when I go back in, oh, see? Incredible. It's beautiful, isn't it? So let's... Alright. Plug you back in? Okay. Seamless. Alrighty. 1998 deck, exactly! It's thematic. It's not a bug. It's a feature. And I know what you meant by the... it took me a second, but yeah, I know what you mean by the bugginess. But at the same time, you made me realize that my setup is very 1998 as well. It's not buggy, it's a feature, baby. This is what we're doing on purpose. Yes.
In the medieval world of the year 1000, plots and conspiracies, magic, great battles, lost treasures, secret orders, and forgotten kingdoms filled a universe of which we now have only a distorted picture. It was then that the extraordinary expedition of the Crusades was launched. We set out to travel through savage paths and reach the sacred lands of the Middle East.
Middle East.
But something quite different befell us instead.
Oh no.
In the heart of the Carpathian Mountains, our band of crusading knights was attacked by strange monsters.
What the? Oh my god! Whoa! That... Oh, okay. Oh my god! That went from being super comical to super sad. He's alive. Oh, McBride. Oh, I don't get to name him. Dang. Oh, no. Agreed. Holding down the right mouse button, move the mouse to rotate the background and take the weapon hidden behind the tree. Oh, hey.
I'm off.
Adventurer's explosive powder. Oh, boy. This started rather abruptly. Tom Thumb guide mark. Man. This guy is so cool. Like, look at his jawline. This is the manliest man you will ever see in your whole life. Good lord. What did he say?
Let's go. We're off. We're off. I'm off. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're off. Let's go.
Oh, I'm alright.
I'm off. We're off.
No. He's gonna talk every time.
Let's go. Okay. Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Agreed. Select a weapon to click on the monster you want to attack. Left mouse click automatic combat. Shift left mouse click active. Oh, adventures katana. Oh no. Wait. This looks like the one-handed sword from Baldur's Gate. Ooh. Look at that animation. Whoa. You see that You see that animation? The way it, whoa! Now that is good animation. Whoa! All right, let's go kill this thing. Oh yeah, no, I'm leaving it on. I'm glad you told me that. I'll probably change that if I ever played this game offline, but like off stream. But good lord, this is hilarious.
I'm off.
What did they want me to attack?
Okay.
Okay. Oh hi.
I'm being attacked.
I know. Kill. Experience bonus.
I'm off.
I'm
okay.
off. Okay. Oh, they die like Age of Empires enemies. Oh, hi. Yeah. Wait, what?
Agreed. We're off.
Yeah, get him, McBride.
Okay.
Okay. Experience bonus. Experience bonus. Experience bonus. Yeah.
We're off.
Yeah.
I'm off. We're off.
Die, glores, or whatever you're called. Eat that ugly glore.
Agreed.
Life files.
Yeah.
I had a feeling. Yeah.
Agreed. I'm off.
Thankfully, I have a ranged weapon.
Okay.
Okay. Use a valid life remaining objects. Click on it with the right mouse button or press the spacebar. Inventory of objects. I love it. The right mouse button or press the spacebar. Ah. Yeah.
Okay. Agreed.
God, this guy is so cool.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah. Click on character to speak to him, her.
Okay.
Injured knight.
Our journey to join the Crusades came to a premature halt. You are the only ones who can still save the survivors. They were taken to the north by the monsters who attacked us. Go look for them.
Oh. He did not. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Let's go.
Fish. What's always open?
Yeah. Let's go. I'm off.
Hi. Drulak.
We're off. The monsters decimated the knights. The few who escaped were imprisoned. Since you need to save them, know that my bow is deadly, and that I would like to fight by your side.
Gotcha. Thank you, Drulak.
Do you want to recruit this one?
What? Yeah? Why wouldn't I? Are you telling me I can go through the game with less people? This guy is so wicked looking. Look at how evil he looks. I love him. Drulak the Archer. Wait, so these are skills they get access to? It just tells me right off the bat. Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed. Let's go.
Click on the red arrow to continue on your way.
Yeah.
Gather your party before venturing forth. So what is...
Let's go. We're off. Let's go.
We're off.
Okay.
Okay. The best kind, an unspecified one. As of right now, I guess we're headed to the village of Zarko. But see, we are currently... what's the word? Lost? Yeah, there we go. Our party was attacked. Our war band was attacked, and we're the only surviving member of this war band. We were headed to the Carpathian Mountains, which I could have sworn was a real mountain range. Right?
Eyeball!
His name's... Wait. His name... Oh, McBride. Okay, McBride. Oh, okay. That is a...
I'm off. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah! The stone slab on the ground is a resurrection cell. When one of your heroes dies, she becomes a phantom. When the phantom opens the slab to bring it back to life. Okay,
Agreed.
it says he, she, but
Let's go.
I was pretty sure there was only
Agreed.
male characters in this game. Attack! Hiya!
I'm being attacked.
Hey,
Eyeball.
hey, can you do something? Oh,
Attack.
he didn't have a weapon equipped. Oops. 50 archer's arrows.
Agreed.
Experience
Eyeball.
bonus.
Okay.
McBride is almost dead. There we go. Okay, is there like an active pause? No, because my keyboard isn't plugged in. Well, see, the thing is, I think that's actually a Wow. Okay, perfect.
We're off. Let's go.
What is this? Wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed. Attack.
Kuchu. Ah.
Let's go.
Okay.
Agreed.
20 more arrows.
Let's go.
Do we perhaps have
Okay.
a map? Oh, we do. We do. We have a map. Oh, hey, wait, no.
Yeah.
We gotta go off the beaten path. We always gotta go off the beaten path. Oh, Hold on. What time is it?
Okay.
It is a time. There's gotta be a pause button. Yeah, I love it. These guys are so goofy. It's great. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta hop up and get something real quick, but I'll be right back. Thank you. I figured, but I didn't really want to plug my keyboard in just to go take a quick break, so...
Attack.
Attack! Oh, the glass...
Agreed.
These things? Yeah, these things were cries hilarious. What are these called? Glore.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, there we go.
Let's go. Agreed. Eyeball.
I'm off.
Agreed. Eyeball.
Bye,
Eyeball. Okay.
Okay, we can go this way.
Agreed.
Yeah!
Let's go. Eyeball. Let's go.
What the? Well, it looks like I found
Yeah.
the... Oh, hi. Lumberjack!
Eyeball.
They're all crazy here. After last evening's battle, now is no time to doze off. I've started cutting wood to build fortifications. It's always the same story. They take me for an idiot, and afterwards, who will they thank? Huh? Who?
Who? The voice acting in this game is amazing.
Eyeball.
Actually top tier.
Agreed. We're off. Let's go.
The monsters
Peasant
are
woman.
headed back to their northern castle. It's said they have turned the inhabitants of Troon into strange beasts. Troon is the village built at the foot of the castle. It appears that a few of them fled to escape the yoke of Garkham, the monster's lord.
Garkham!
Agreed. Okay.
That's a name I recognize. Because I read the
If you
story
ever go
script.
north of the village, watch out. Don't cross the river. It's crawling with monsters.
Yeah, there's charm to this. This gives me
Agreed.
like, I mean, this is the kind of game that you just feel nostalgic for, having never played it before. Like, at least for me, I honestly feel nostalgic for this style. Like, honestly, hey, maybe I'll tell you guys later. I feel super nostalgic for this style of game. Like Baldur's Gate 2. I kind of grew up with Baldur's Gate 2. Let's see. That's a really good question. Actual retro game I played on stream. I don't think so, but you know, it might actually be, because I don't think I've ever, yeah. You know, I think this actually is the first legitimately retro game I've ever played on stream. Wow! I hadn't thought of that! Well, thank you, good idea, for being able to give me this first retro game experience. This is awesome.
Okay.
Village child.
My daddy has a really good vial. He's always saying it can cure people. I think he'd like to sell it, if he's already sold his warrior axe.
What? That's a weird statement.
Yeah.
Yeah!
I'm gonna tell you a secret. If you jump into the whirlpool in the lake south of the village, you will wind up in an underwater grotto. In my day, it was said that anyone who managed to break through the 4 blue flagstones could enter the fortress of the Stone Man and find the blue chest. It was said that a huge treasure was hidden inside.
Okay, well, let's go do that immediately.
Okay.
And get killed harder than we've ever been killed before.
Agreed.
See, he agrees.
If you ever go north of the
Oh, it's that guy.
Okay.
No, shut up.
Yeah.
It is said that a treasure is hidden next to the Island of Repose, east of the river. But the Glores occupy the area north of the river and all the paths that lead to it.
East of the river. I love how they actually have an old coot. Like, he legitimately is an old coot. Like, it's not even a Wild West setting, yet they included an old coot. I love
go.
it. The inside of the shop.
Okay.
Shopping
Yeah.
villager. Yeah.
Let's go.
Village salesman. Good.
If you give me a purse full of gold coins, I will sell you a warrior's axe.
Wait. Oh, it's like an actual item. We don't have gold.
I'm off. I move from village to village, looking for new adventures. I'd like to join your friends to fight by their side.
I see.
No, you may only exchange 2 heroes from the same class.
We're off.
Alright. I see. Yezdi, Kat, and Tuit.
Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
Well, I move from
Do you want to exchange these 2 fighters?
Well, I don't know anything about this guy. No.
Let's go.
Yezdi.
It is time for me to make my bow sing again. I would like to head into battle alongside your friends.
Do you want to exchange these two fighters?
We're off! I'm off!
They say that I'm very skillful with my arrows. However, none of my opponents is alive to testify to my prowess.
1, it's R alive. 2, it's actually Wolverine! Oh my god, we have to get her!
Do you want to exchange these two fighters?
Oh, but I love him so much! But it's Lady Wolverine! Are there any, like, playable differences between the archers? Or is it just a cosmetic thing? Yeah! Voice acting. Alright, well, let's see what her voice acting is like.
Yeah! Agreed! I'm off! Okay!
Oh.
We're off!
We're off! Okay.
I'm off!
Yeah, we're totally going with her.
Agreed! I'm off! Yeah! Agreed! Let's go!
Yeah! She's so full of energy, I love it.
Okay!
Okay.
I'm off! Okay!
Alright, so we've got Derek Steele and Lady Wolverine. Let's see who else we can add to our party.
Agreed! Okay! I'm off!
Tergara.
Yeah! For several years now, I've wanted to join a band of fighters. I would like to join yours.
Oh my god, does she have a Brooklyn accent?
Do you want to recruit this one?
What about Cornigan? Wait, a warrior? Is that not what he is?
Agreed! For several years...
Do you want to recruit?
Oh, yeah!
Okay!
Oh, warrior!
Yes! A few monsters straight out of some fantastic nightmare attacked me a short while ago. They did not survive to tell the tale. I would be happy to offer my powerful arm in the service of your friend.
Do you want to exchange these two fighters?
Oh my god, she's French! Absolutely!
Agreed!
Ah! Oh my god! Yes! Oh my god! Hold on. I need to check. How far behind are you guys? She's French! Oh my god! Hold on, it's too much. It's just actually too much for me to handle. Okay, I know I'm streaming. Don't try to gaslight me. Thank you. Alright, we're turning on low latency, video stats. Okay, now that's much better. That's much better.
Okay!
Wait. I have to go back to OBS. Hold on. Okay.
Oh! Agreed!
She's French! Where did I go? What? Hello? Hi? Hello? Hello? Wait. It's gone? What happened? Where did... Hold on. What is... What the... Okay, hold on. Body cam. Okay, that was weird. Okay, so I turned the screen off on I turned the game off on purpose. Because I thought it had something to do with how my captures were set up. I thought it was capturing badly. Okay, that should be up. I should be back. Okay, there I am. Whoa, do I look bigger? I was in the spirit realm. It was wild, you guys. Warren Buffett was there. So let's see. All right, let's reactivate the stream deck. Goodness gracious. Right! Don't give away my secret, Golden! You like it? Isn't it fun? I love OBS Studio! Technically, this game is on Steam. But wait, this isn't the critically acclaimed classic Steam! So I am technically allowed to stream in this category. It is on Steam. Which is really cool, by the way. There we go. Hey!
Let's go!
Wait, what is going on? It wasn't doing this earlier. Hold the phone.
Okay!
What? I'm so confused. Why is it doing this? Oh, is there really? Oh, you know what? I should probably stream in retro then. Okay. Did OBS just get bigger? What is going on? I'm so confused. Every time I tab back into Explore, it kills my body capture. What is going on? It wasn't doing that earlier. That is so strange. It's abandonware. Aww. Well, I mean... Okay, hold on. Well, before I start trying to pull the game up again, let's see about this retro category. That's a lot of followers. Do you think this will count? Yeah, this counts as retro. Uh-oh, greedy streamer showing. I just want to give this game and my stream have tags and images for Hex. Exactly. I just want to give this game and my stream the best chance it can possibly have to reach the widest audience possible. And I know I'm using like a sarcastic accent, but I'm being serious. How do I get back to, oh, okay. No. Alright. Alright, we're in retro now. It's a pretty saturated category, but maybe we should go back to Steam. Ah, whatever. Who cares? It's a retro game. Whatever happens, happens. Numbers are for the math nerds in the libraries, yo. We're the cool jocks that are out on the field playing Hexplore. I really wish my body capture would start working again. Hold on, guys. Oh, thank you. Well, good luck with uni. Super good luck with uni. Glad you could stop by for however long you're stopping by for. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. Okay. There we go. Body cam. Pop. Yeah, see you later, Golden. Bye-bye. Well, I'm assuming you're leaving now. Can't stay for the stream. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're good. Bye-bye. Done. Okay. Let's see. No. Okay. Chicka yo, chicka yay. So much camaraderie. It's enough to bring a tear to this woman's eye. It's like to this weirdo's eye, to this. Okay. All right. Skipping that. Okay. Golden. All right. We are back from outer space. I just walked in to find these weirdos. Perfectly spaced? What the heck? Alright, cool.
Agreed!
Agreed! Oh my god, she's French. Is there like another one that we can get? Like, I want to look at all the options. Dark horror.
This region is infested with stupid monsters. I want to fight them.
Oh, he's perfect. He's not as good. Oh my god.
Do you want to exchange these two fighters?
Are you actually serious? This is the most like Rob Liefeld 90s thing I've ever seen. No, French Woman is far funnier.
Okay.
But oh my god, he's perfect. Alright, so
let's go!
I'm guessing McBride is the only one that I can't switch out.
I am off!
Let's see. I talked to the peasant woman, talked to the peasant.
Agreed!
Agreed!
Okay!
Oh.
I am off!
Oh, well that's not good. What's that in here?
Agreed!
Wait, is this the shop?
Yeah!
Oh, I got turned around.
Okay.
Tavern. The tavern is where, okay, the tavern's where the warriors were, the shop is where the archers were.
Okay! Yeah!
It's changing my orientation. The barn. There we go.
Let's
If you're
go.
looking for help, go to the tavern. The tavern owner is also our village chief. He will help you.
That's kind of weird.
Okay. Agreed.
Okay.
Yeah, off.
Horses!
I am off.
Alright.
Let's go.
Agreed. Let's go.
You gotta switch them up every so
We're
often.
off. Agreed.
So,
We're off.
landlord. Oh.
Your friends, the knights, were taken to the northern castle by Garkham's monsters. You will need our magician's help to cross the river. Urius, he's called. He lives on a small island in the lake, north of the village.
Ah, well, let's go get some Urius.
Let's go.
North of the
Okay.
village.
Agreed.
Smile Island by the lake, north of the village? I can't go north of the
Let's go.
village. Okay, so
Agreed.
maybe I need to go this way. Aye. Where are they? Okay.
We're off.
Looks like my buddies got lost.
Let's go.
The last hero! Last action hero, baby! Guys. Right.
Okay.
Okay, so she's gonna use her bow. Axe. Okay. I forgot to equip their weapons.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my god. The combat's incredible.
I am off.
Yeah. Oh, that arrow. That arrow was so jank.
Attack. Agreed. I am off. Yeah.
It was just like he was gone in one hit. Wait. No. How do I give them to...
Yeah.
Give them the cut. There we go. Give the explosive powder to McBride. Okay. Perfect. Okay, McBride's almost dead.
I'm off.
So,
Let's go.
where do we get more? We need more,
I'm off.
stuff. We need more
Agreed.
healing stuff. Whack!
We're off.
Alright,
Agreed.
so... the passage in the river. I have a better
We're off.
idea.
I'm off.
I think we
Yeah.
need to go south to the whirlpool.
Agreed.
The Isle of Repose. Oh.
Okay.
Wait. Really? They mentioned that there was a treasure here. Huh. The village of Zarko.
We're off. Okay.
Let's head to the village of Zarko.
We're off.
Whoa! Teleporters!
I'm off.
I see an enemy.
Agreed.
Hi.
Agreed.
Please give me potions.
I didn't bring anything to fix this broken wheel. Say, my boy, could you go to my farm and bring me back my hammer?
I could. Where's your farm? Hey, JJ. Day's been good. How's yours? The animation. What do you
I'm
mean?
Okay. Yeah.
It's time to settle the score with Garkham and his army of monstrous glores. I am a powerful and brave-hearted
Oh.
warrior.
I would like to offer my services to your band.
Sorry, but we already have a French woman and she's way funnier than you are,
No.
so...
You may only exchange 2 heroes from the same class.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It is
Let's
very
go.
similar.
We're off.
Oh, hi. Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed. We're off.
Okay, we're headed
Let's
over
go.
here.
Agreed. We're off.
To the cave under the lake,
Let's go.
baby. To our doom. Wait, I should probably have saved.
Agreed. Let's go.
Oh, that's fine. Bing! Aw, that Windows noise. Pray paving stone for blue
Agreed.
chest. When the 4 blue paving stones have been walked on, a blue chest will
Let's
open
go.
somewhere.
Agreed. Okay. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh,
We're
it's
off.
just a very specific whoa.
I'm off.
It doesn't look like it. I was thinking the same thing too, but it doesn't look like I do.
We're off. Let's go.
I figured I'd just give it a shot, you know? Like, and apparently it worked.
Okay.
But where's the blue chest, I wonder?
Agreed.
Yeah, well... That's kind of interesting. I didn't realize you couldn't interact with random events while you were fighting.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a bit troubling. That is a
Let's
bit
go.
troublesome, for sure.
Okay. We're off. Let's go. Yeah.
So this guy wants me to go to his farm, but I don't really know where his farm is. So...
Let's go. We're off.
Whoa! Click on the fountain to fill your life
Let's go.
gauge. Fountain of youth! Nice!
Yeah.
We have achieved youth!
I am off!
Alright!
Yeah!
Here we go! Okay, so let's, I guess, let's go get the wizard.
Yeah!
I would like to know where this blue
Okay.
chest is, if I'm being honest. Okay, I kind of like that, honestly.
I am off! Agreed!
Yeah, the way the shadows interact with the map direction changing is really cool.
Now off!
Oh,
Attack!
gore! Whack! Hey, armor!
Now off!
Okay, so he can use the breastplate. So, okay, weird.
Let's go.
Whoops. Yes, hi.
Agreed.
Oh, these guys are little... That arrow actually hit him?
Attack. Okay.
That arrow
Let's go.
hit him! That blind fire arrow actually hit him! Oh, I hope so.
We're off.
I have no idea what to think, but I
Okay.
do know what I hope is that, yes, that's exactly what they did.
Attack.
Oh god, oh god! Okay.
I'm off.
Oh lord.
We're off. Let's go. Attack.
That noise. Yeah, that's a pretty great noise. It is a game called Hexplore. It is a game I have been continually recommended for, I want to say, at least a month and a half. Oh yeah. Oh, I know. Sorry, I didn't know why. Okay, let's switch over then to let's switch over to the cat.
Okay.
How's the Reyes the magician?
I'm
Urius the magician. Okay.
Let's go.
Boink, 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 boink.
Okay.
So yeah, this is a very
Agreed.
old school game, and I love it already. It's so much fun.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, lots of ways. Thank God you're not playing an iron, or you would never get them. The best way is to buy them from the Grand Exchange. Honestly, that's one of the only real ways to do it. Every other way is 0. Oh. Oh goodness. The only other ways to get law runes are very high level ways. So unless you are very high level and very far along in the game, you can't get law runes any other way than buying them from other players. Not easily.
Yeah.
Hey! Oh my goodness. I want to talk to Urius first.
Agreed.
And then we'll get the other ones.
Magic is what I know. So far, I have only protected my village against the claws of Garkham. From now on, however, I want to combat this evil magician.
We got stone men, yeah!
Do you want to recruit this one?
I mean, yeah, we got a man of stone right here. Nah. Let's look at the other ones. Oxalis.
I have heard about the evil spells of Garkham more than once. Now I would like to stop his evil work and set off to fight him with other heroes.
Alright, Maleficent, we'll come back to you.
Do you want to recruit this one?
No thanks.
Okay.
Oh, I was like, is
I
there...
heard that a company of heroes is setting off to fight the glores of Garkham.
Oh.
I would like to offer my knowledge of magic to this brave band.
She's got like a Roma look to her. I like it.
Do you want to recruit this one?
Cannibals.
I'm not here to fight, but it appears that dangerous monsters are threatening the villagers' safety. I think it's time to cleanse the neighborhood of the monstrous scum called glores.
Holy crap! Yes!
Do you want to recruit this one?
Absolutely! This is the most powerful man I've ever seen! Holy crap! Yes, please!
Agree!
Sorry, Urius! We're not doing a standard run. Stone Man!
I'm off! Yeah!
Cornigan!
We're off!
Her name's Cornigan? And Demogos. Why is Demogos so
I'm off.
slow? Oh my god, that gazelle prancing that Cornigan
Okay.
does is amazing. Smells punching you in the face.
I'm off!
I would not be surprised.
Agree! Yeah! Okay.
I love how, like, his voice just doesn't match, like, his face at all. Like, you look at his face and you think it's gonna have, like, you think he's gonna have, like, a very, like, deep, double-layered voice. When I look at his face, I think he's gonna have, like, two voices in one mouth kind of thing. like, whoa. This guy is built like an actual fortress. I figured he'd have, like, a more... I don't know, like Vin Diesel or James Earl Jones kind of low, not like to battle and with no regrets kind of one. To the village of
Let's go.
Zarko. Wow. All right, so now what?
Okay. Agree! Let's go!
Let's go.
Let's go.
Your friends, the knights, were taken to the northern castle by Garkham's
Oh,
monsters.
right.
You will need our magician's help to cross the river. Urius, he's called. He lives on a small island in the lake, north of the village.
No, I think I'm gonna use... Oh, excuse me. I think I'd rather prefer Demogos' help.
We're off.
Alright, so let's go talk to the
go.
lady again.
It is said that a treasure is hidden next to the Island of Repose, east of the river.
Next
But the
to...
Glores occupy the area north of the river and all the paths that lead to it.
And? How does that... What does that matter? Like, we're going east of the river.
We're off.
Hey, old coot.
I'm gonna tell you a secret. If you jump into the whirlpool in the lake south of the village, you will wind up in an underwater grotto. In my day, it was said that anyone who managed to break through the 4 blue flagstones could enter the fortress of the Stone Man and find the blue chest. It was said that a huge treasure was
Oh, we
hidden
have
inside.
Stone Man. Oh, I see. Wait, really? Whoa! Yes, but you have to, exactly, yes. If you equip a staff of the, whatever staff you're holding grants infinite runes of the type, of the type. Yeah, so if you're holding a water staff, you have infinite water runes. No way. Oh my god! Absolutely incredible. Oh, wow. I love Mount Lit. Look at how it... Oh my goodness! The Fortress of the Stone, man. Okay. Hey, Karma. So thank you for... Okay, can't reach the river at all. Well, then let's go investigate with our huge group of burly individuals, why don't we? So, okay, so now I can break through the blue flagstone at the Fortress of the Stone Man. Wherever that is.
Okay,
Let's head to the Isle of Repose.
let's go.
Okay. So I think we're more south now.
I'm off.
Alright, so let's head up here. Since this place was ruined, I was thinking that it was... Oh, we've already been here. What?
We're off.
Is this where I woke up? But then why... Which way did I go? Because the map isn't discovered. Yeah!
Agreed.
Let's go! Okay. Agreed.
Alright.
Let's go! Okay.
Okay.
Agreed.
So it looks like we can't...
Okay,
It looks like we can't go over here yet.
I'm off. Let's go.
Unless... This is where we woke up. I see. Okay. And there doesn't seem to be any way to... Yes! There doesn't seem to be any way... I see.
Agreed.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so let's take this path. Okay. Good to know. Gotcha. Walk. All
Yeah.
right. Let's see. Through the passage in the river.
We're off.
Let's head to the sorcerer's house. It does. I agree. It feels very Warcraft. I wish I could speed the guys up. Demogos, please! Your legs must be like tree trunks. I'm sure you can move faster than this.
I'm off.
Oh, hey, some archer's arrows.
Let's go!
Okay.
Okay.
Passage in the river.
Yeah!
All right.
Agreed. Ow!
Okay, so let's take these guys out.
Yeah!
He's promising.
Ow!
You know what? Can't relate. Never mind. I'm sorry,
Okay.
Demogos. I was very harsh on you
Ow!
earlier.
Attack!
Bullfrog?
Ow! Agreed.
I'm actually not
Let's
familiar
go.
with Bullfrog.
Okay.
What do they do?
Ow! Attack! Yeah!
Unfortunately, I can't actually look it up without causing problems. Whoa!
Ow!
Click on the menu to continue on your way.
Ow!
Magician's
Agreed.
fireballs.
I'm up!
Whoa!
Okay.
Nice! Dungeon Keeper. Oh, okay. So is that telling you the power of the attack? I see. Oh no.
I am up! I'm off! Yeah! Let's go! Okay.
All
Okay.
right. Okay, so I gotta click on the. An incantation is engraved
Let's
on
go.
the menu. Whoa! I've made a bridge appear. Looks like I'm gonna
I'm
need
up.
to. Demogos, please!
Yes.
JJ!
We're off.
I can tell you how to get raw trout, but
Let's
you
go.
can also, there's also a really helpful wiki you can use. Like, it's got so much information and it knows way more than I do. I'm not super knowledgeable at RuneScape. Like, I know a lot of like minor stuff, but all that major stuff is gonna really come from like guides and like tips and tricks. It's all gonna come from the wiki. If you go to the OSRS wiki, it can give you a lot of really, really handy stuff to look up. But flex while walking, yes.
I'm off. Let's go. Okay.
I mean, yeah, that's why he's so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That is why he's so slow. Is he's constantly just like. But yeah, the OSRS wiki is really nice. But you can fish for trout. If you fish for raw trout, you can. I think you have to use. You might have to do fly fishing for trout. I don't remember. Is the thing. If you check the fishing skill, if you go to your skills and click on fishing, it'll show you. You can. I think it'll tell you which fishing type you need, like small net, big net, fly fishing, lobster cage kind of stuff, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Let's
off.
see.
Agreed.
To the sorcerer's house. Wait,
Yeah.
wait.
Let's go. Agreed.
Yes, to the sorcerer's house.
Let's go. Let's go.
I love Dimagos so much.
Agree.
He's like actually my favorite character in this whole game.
Let's go.
Okay.
Well, I just realized, wait, hold on. Oh man, we didn't have to walk all this way. Alright, who else needs healing?
Agree.
Okay.
I'm off.
Wow, everybody needed healing. Dimagos didn't need that much, but...
Yeah.
Alright! Back to Uriel's house. Urias' house. Come on, Dimagos, you got this. I believe in the power of your thighs. Wrong one.
Agree. Okay.
This
I'm
one.
up.
This is the one we were looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, unlike Risen 3, at least it has like a fade effect and a sound effect. I think Risen 3 probably has a sound effect. I had the sound turned off. But yeah, at least this one has like a fade
I'm
effect.
up.
Risen 3 is just like boink, right in your face. So the fireball has way less power than the magician's
I'm
wand,
up.
so
We're
it must
up.
be much faster, right? You'd think.
Agree.
All
Let's
right,
go.
across the bridge we go. Really? That's
Attack.
incredible. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
All right, Kat, go get that. Oh wait, Kat's max level now too. Well, not max level, you know what I mean. Okay, so
Attack.
attack! Oh my god!
Okay. Let's go.
Not what I meant to do. Oh.
Attack. Agreed. Okay. Yeah.
We got this! So hey, I don't know if you guys you get I am actually so excited for tomorrow, by the way. I discovered
Let's go.
Whoa, that was fast!
Okay.
What?
Let's go.
I'm being attacked.
Ah!
Let's go.
I discovered that a game was coming out that I did not realize was actually coming out tomorrow. Like, I was like, oh, it's probably gonna be like 3 months away or something. And then I look it up, it's like, no, baby, you're getting this tomorrow. And I'm like, oh my god. It's, you guys are probably gonna laugh because it doesn't really match with what you guys know about my game taste. But it is,
Let's go.
Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Houses. 3
I'm being
Hopes.
attacked.
Sorry. And I'm like so excited.
Agree. Attack.
Excuse you guys. Attack, please. Yeah.
Let's go.
I am so
Agreed.
excited. I don't have, but the thing is, like I mean, not only like I can't stream it. I don't have a capture card. So, and honestly, I don't think it'd be a very enjoyable game to watch stream anyway. Even though I know tons of people are gonna do it. But I don't know, the game, I played the demo and the game is obscenely fun. Like, they took everything about the first Fire Emblem Warriors and just made it so much better. And I've barely scratched the surface. Like, I haven't even gotten into the most of the systems
I'm
that they're
off.
like teasing and implying. Like, I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
I'm up. Yeah.
Wait, why is this thing running from me? What?
I'm off. Attack.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Ugh. Oh no, what is this?
Ow.
A zombie!
Attack. Yeah.
Not a zombie!
Agree.
Wait a minute, where did you get these explosives?
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's, I'm hoping it will be. Like,
Attack!
who knows?
I'm off! Agreed!
Agreed!
Okay.
Passageway in the cliffs.
I'm off!
A zombie! Hoo-ah! Magician's invisibility!
Agreed!
Democos, please.
Attack!
So, he only has 5 of these?
Attack! Attack!
Am I ever... What the heck was that noise?
Agreed!
Square up! Oh, that's right! I didn't notice that!
Yeah.
I did notice that!
Okay.
Yeah, Thing is, like, I never played much of the old school fighting games, so it doesn't have, like, the nostalgia, like, the nostalgia hit for me unless, well, actually, hold on. Yeah! You did mention that new game that's coming along with it, right?
Let's go!
never before translated game? Oh, then I'm super excited for you!
Okay.
What's this?
Yeah.
We can't go that way. Never mind.
I'm off.
Hey, Azu, never before translated.
Okay.
Laundry, oh no!
Yeah. Agreed. Agreed. Oh, I see an enemy. Ow! Agreed.
I'm off!
Come on, Demogos.
We're off!
We're off.
Agreed!
Whoops.
I'm off!
That noise is weird to recreate.
Attack! I'm off!
Alright,
We're off.
here we go.
Agreed.
The Forest Labyrinth. Forest Labyrinth. Oh boy. Come on, Demogos, you can do this. I believe in you.
Attack! Attack! Attack!
I love this game! There are so many people!
Attack!
Oh my goodness, she's almost dead. What do I do about that?
I'm off! Yes! Agreed!
Hey! Oh. So how do I level up? Oh. Warzone. Never released before on home, so it's only available on emulation. Oh, I see. So how do I level up then?
Let's go!
Potions? Yes. Where do I get potions? You can do it, Demogos! I believe in you! Oh, just barely missed. Demogos! Ah. The resurrection stone.
Agreed!
I see.
I'm off!
Hold on.
Attack!
Okay, so... Is there no... Well, it's a good thing she died right next to a resurrection cell. First person... They just took her character and... color shifted her to be all ghost white. That's unbelievable. Oh my god.
Let's go! Agreed! We're off!
Warrior's Axe. Why is that stronger? Oh, no way. Color shift. Nothing personnel, kid. Is this durability? Are you telling me? Good idea, I just found an exploit. I think I just found an exploit. Her warrior's axe is back to maximum durability. Or whatever this blue number is. Oh! I love rain! Is it hot rain though? Oh, I bet it's hot rain, because you were saying it was super hot over there lately.
Okay! Okay!
Here, let's see if I can...
I'm being attacked!
I'm being attacked!
I am okay!
In French, I am being attacked! Hey, she got a shield! Maybe she won't die so often this time. Or now.
Let's go!
Nice! You need to give these to her cot. Okay, she's almost dead again. Like what?
Agreed.
Okay!
Yeah.
Yeah! So it got more powerful? It was 70 earlier. It got more powerful when she died. Is there a toughness stat in this game? Well, now I have to see.
I am up!
To the passage to the Fortress of the Stone Men! Alright, well, we're gonna go heal.
Okay! Yeah!
I didn't want to set this. What?
I am up!
Tom Thumb Guild Mark.
Agreed!
The amount of damage the weapon can deal. Or I found an exploit. Yeah. That's the only thing I can think of is that...
Let's go!
Because I could have sworn it said 70. I could have sworn it said 70. So why does it say 100 now? Unless I must be misremembering that. Yeah, I must be misremembering because his says 60. Hey, Linux! And I know she was much stronger than he was, so I guess it's possible they're getting stronger. I must just be misremembering.
Yeah!
Yes!
Yeah.
Usually the accent, which makes sense because she's like the tanky barbarian kind of class. Come on, Demigos, you got this. I believe in you. Our slow boy is making his way, slowly but surely.
We're off.
The sorcerer's house. The Fortress of the Stone Men. Ah, okay. Cool. I need to make it to the Fortress of the Stone Men then. Crossroads of the River Passage. Come on, Nicholas. You got this.
Yeah.
Yes!
Okay.
Okay.
Agreed.
Alright, we're all going to the Fortress of the Stone Men, everybody! So how you doing, Linux? I didn't say I... Good to see you. We are currently in the middle of a retro experience!
Okay. I'm off.
Beautiful.
Let's go.
You know what just occurred to me? I might actually be making a mistake. Hold on.
Attack!
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I'm not getting experience.
I'm off!
Yeah, he told me.
We're off! Okay, I'm off!
He told me about that there was a 1 in 20,000 chance, and I said, so of course you got it immediately, right?
Let's go!
Oh my god.
Okay. Attack! I'm off! Attack!
Oh man, I love you too.
Attack! Agreed!
Agreed.
Okay.
Okay. Stop dodging me.
Agreed!
Did he just phase out of
Okay.
existence for a hot
Agreed.
second? What was that?
Let's go.
That was so weird. What was that?
I'm off.
Okay,
We're
so
off. Okay.
I am up!
all right. The inside of the cave of a cave behind a waterfall.
Let's go.
Okay.
Attack.
Zlig.
Agreed.
What the?
Okay.
Zlig! All
Okay.
right, let's destroy some guys. What is this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay. This isn't the blue
Yeah.
chest, though. Is it? No.
Okay.
No, this isn't the blue chest.
Yeah.
Okay, so he found some more explosives that I haven't been using, and a
Let's
health
go.
potion, a life vial,
Okay.
which is nice.
We're off.
Okay. So we're heading up into the fortress. Oh my goodness! Oh, sweet lord. I'd like to talk to the stone giant.
I am the last of the stone men. Garkham destroyed us all. He had your friends, the knights, taken to the northern pass. From there, he plans to lead them to his castle and bewitch them.
Actual top tier voice acting. Okay, well, can I steal your treasure?
Let's go.
Golden door.
It won't work.
It won't work.
I'm off. Agreed. Okay.
Alright, got us a
Let's go.
life vial.
We're off.
Ah!
Agreed.
Alright. Do it. Demigos, you can stay right there. To the Fountain of Youth. I see.
Let's go. I'm off.
Really? Ah, the dungeon!
Agreed.
Okay, so I'm a little...
I'm off.
This is weird.
Yeah!
Yes!
Let's go! Okay! Let's go!
Huh.
We're off!
So I have to leave behind one person.
Yeah!
So I always have to leave one person behind to go back to the Fountain of Youth. That is such a weird mechanic. I love it.
Okay!
Oh, Captain of the Guard. He has so much health. So much health. Okay. We're good. Okay, so unfortunately,
Agreed!
it seems like Yeah, throwing warriors throwing axes. Hey, cool. So it seems as if
Let's go!
this only gives me a small bit of access to the dungeon. It seems I have to go through the front
I am off!
to get access to the rest of it.
Agreed!
Very interesting, very interesting.
We are off! Agreed!
Alrighty, everybody.
I am off!
Let's walk in through the front door. I don't think we can.
Okay! I am off!
I'm a little confused then.
Agreed! Let's go!
Oh, how am...
We are off!
Oh my goodness. Oh no!
Attack! I am off!
Are you serious? Whoa! That was wild!
I'm off!
Okay.
Agreed. It won't work.
Won't work!
Yeah!
Why won't it work?
Let's go!
Alright, so time to
Okay.
find a stone key.
I'm off! Yeah! I'm off! Attack!
Hello.
Yeah!
Resurrection spell. There's the wizard's house. We're north of the wizard's house.
Agreed! I'm off! Okay! I'm off! Agreed! Okay!
Alright, back to the waterfall cave.
Let's go!
We're trying some more stuff.
Agreed!
We're trying some more solutions. Okay. That's what oh no, I saw your message. That's what I was actually gonna try next, I promise.
Okay!
Wait, where? Oh, they're slow. Okay. So is Demogos. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what the?
Won't work.
I didn't even see that I had the key.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness. Lo-Fi, what are you doing?
Let's go.
Come on, Demogos. Alright, who's full health? No one. But, McLeod or whatever. McBride. McBride is the highest level, so... Wait, what is this? Paving stone to escape from traps? I love it.
Go!
Alright, let's go to the Fountain of Youth with Demogos.
Okay! Let's go!
Alright, have
I'm off!
everybody drink.
Yes.
Yeah! Demogos just like, I don't need to be anywhere. Like, I don't need to be anywhere. This is where I belong.
Agreed. Let's go.
Yeah, poor Demogos just like, don't worry guys, I'll catch up with you never. Like,
Agreed. Okay. Agreed.
okay. The witches! If you're a level 1 magician only, you can decipher the incantation engraved on the slab. Are you serious?
Let's go. Okay.
The 4 blue paving
Agreed.
stones hidden on this level.
I'm off.
I see.
Let's go.
With cats?
Yes.
Agreed! I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. Agreed.
Oh, I love it.
Okay. I don't know how to do that. Let's go.
Let's go! I do not know how to do that!
I do not know how to do that.
Okay,
Oh, this one? Oh, gotcha.
Let's go! I don't know how to do that. I'm
Oh,
up!
if you are level 1 warrior, only you are strong enough to push this
We're up.
down. Gotcha.
I don't know how to do that. Let's go.
Warrior,
I am off!
not McBride. Okay, and then
Yes!
Demagos needs to read the tablet. Yo! Not what I meant to do. Okay.
We're off!
The mechanism. If you're a level 1 adventurer, only you can operate this mechanism. He's an adventurer. That's great.
Agreed.
Oh, wait a minute. So,
I'm off.
oh, so they're level 1 now.
We're
So I
off.
had to. Oh, you can slip through this narrow passageway.
Agreed.
I see.
Yeah!
Whoa. Push the rock over the paving stone to activate the mechanism.
Okay! Let's go!
I see.
Okay!
You have opened a door. So did I have
Yeah,
to max out their
okay,
bars?
I'm off!
Or were they
Let's
always
go.
level 1?
Okay! Yeah!
I love how she can just walk through it now.
Agreed. Yeah. I don't know how to do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah! This door will only open once you've activated the 4 switches in the
Let's go.
room. This teleporter will only take you to the next level once your 4 heroes are... Wait, really?
Attack.
Wait.
Okay.
Yes, only for thieves, I guess. Oh.
Yeah.
Is this the direction I was supposed to go in? Wait. No. What? This is the direction I was supposed to go? Did I have options? Because this feels like... End of level if go there. Okay. Huh. Bizarre. Like, this feels not like it should be the end of the level. So, I'm trying to decide, should I leave and go explore a little more? Well, then I'm kind of tempted to go find some more stuff. Maybe look around a little bit. But first, I gotta go get me a local delicacy. I will be back in just a few minutes, guys. It won't be long, I promise. Okay, well, I look forward to you getting back. We will see you when you do get back. Hold on. Oh, this is risky, but I gotta try it. Okay.
Read.
Okay, there we go. Everything's fine, everything's fine. Oh! Well, never mind.
Let's go.
I'm fine. Oh! Whoa! Vision prism. Direct X magic.
Agreed.
Oh!
We're off.
I missed the power potion.
Okay.
Water. All right. Well, we're going back.
Agreed.
See, she agrees. Hold on. Oh,
Let's go.
I see.
Okay.
This is what you meant. What the?
I'm off. Yeah.
What? Whoa. Hey, hi, whoa.
Agreed.
What
Attack. I'm off.
the? Okay, cool.
Agreed.
You found
I'm
life
off.
files. I see. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Agreed.
So that's how you're supposed to do it.
I'm off.
No, don't do that.
Okay.
Guys, please.
Let's go.
Alright, we
Okay.
have her go over here. And then
Let's
through
go.
here. Yeah, we solved it.
We're off.
Back to the Fountain of Youth. Demigos, please.
Okay.
Okay.
We're off.
So the solution is now I see what you meant by the trap. Thank you, Cartilla.
We're off. Let's go.
Let's go.
I am off.
Beat.
Let's go. Okay.
Okay.
Agreed.
Hold on. Where was the other? Where was the other teleporter? The village of Zarko. No, it didn't end up over here. Where was it? No, but I 100% believe it, and that is super cool! Wait, you mean hosted by Jagex? No way!
Let's go.
You mean like a real honest-to-God pride event for
Agreed.
the game? Oh my god, that's awesome!
Okay. Yeah.
I'd look it up, but I want to try to avoid using I want to try to avoid clicking off the game as much as possible. But that is so super cool. The Forest Labyrinth.
Let's go.
Let's go back to the Forest Labyrinth.
Okay. I'm off. Agreed.
Tommy! Hello, baby. Goodbye, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, have they really? Oh. Have they really?
Okay.
Oh. Adventurous explosive powder.
Agreed.
Awesome. Is he actually got a shadow chunk? Life files. Cool. Okay. Let's do the Baldur's Gate treatment and have everybody have an equal amount of vials.
I'm off.
Give 2 to Cornigan. Probably not probably not received very well. RuneScape has an extremely large player base, so you're very likely to get some anti-LGBT.
Okay.
The likelihood of there being a lot of anti-LGBT players is extremely high.
We're off. Agreed.
Alright, I think we've got everything. So obviously, if there's a large number of players that fit that description, reception of the event is not going to be very good.
Let's go. Attack!
He was doing push-ups. Oh, yeah. I feel bad for interrupting his grind.
Let's go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Agreed.
Yeah, it was 2017.
Let's go.
Oh, hey! I think this is probably the last treasure chest that we needed.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, it's been 5 years. A lot of things have changed in 5 years. Whoa! The stone key!
We're off. Let's go.
Alright, let's go!
We're off.
Oh my god, I love this!
Let's go.
To the abandoned fortress of the Stone Men. It was not very abandoned, sorry to tell you.
Okay. Agreed.
Let's open it up.
It won't work.
Yes, it will. To the inside of the fortress of the Stone Men. Oh! And then you can solve it the other way, too. I see. I'm so clever! Okay. Looks like we're done with this board.
Agreed.
Please don't kill yourselves on the poison gas.
Okay. Agreed. Let's go! Oh!
How How was that necessary? She was already on the other side of the wall. Fine, whatever.
We're off. Okay. Agreed.
Same traps.
Let's go. Agreed. Okay.
All right. I think we're ready, right? Wait, no. Hold on. Do I get to go back to town? Because I never found the bag of gold. So, there was a guy in town who said he would sell me a battle axe for a bag of gold, but I never found the bag of gold. Was I supposed to, or was that just like something I come back and do, or what? Like, should I just ignore it? Should I just play the game and not worry about missing things? I like that idea too. Let's go.
We're off.
From the fortress of the Stone Men, we reached the midpoint of the Carpathians, between the rocky cliffs studded with guard towers and infested with vicious glores.
I could have sworn the Carpathians are an actual mountain range.
Okay.
That was probably a reasonable assumption, yeah. Next time I'll wait for your answer. Or... Jeez!
Agreed.
Okay. Magician's protection spell.
Let's go.
Here you go, Domagos. Demagos.
Okay.
Okay. Archer's arrows.
Agreed.
Alright, we're level 2 now, baby! Okay.
I'm off.
The inside of the tower? That's not a tower. Oh boy. Phantom. Oh lord. It's a lot of boys.
Attack.
True.
Yeah. Attack. I'm off.
Oh, this is a lot of boys. Wait. Okay, cool. Protection spell. Oh!
We're off.
Phantom generator! Oh my god, it's the lightning damage generator!
We're off. Yeah. I'm off. Let's go.
Incantation.
Okay.
Okay. Ah, okay. Thank you. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah! Yes! You opened a door.
I am off.
To the second floor!
I am off.
Okay.
Let's go. I am off.
That feels like a trap!
We are off. Yeah. Okay. Agreed. Okay.
Okay, pursuit to escape from straps. Straps?
We're off.
Stone to move.
Okay.
Alright, move to stone.
We're off.
Move to stone.
Okay.
Move to stone.
Okay. Let's go. I'm off.
Come on.
It won't work. It
Yeah, I
won't
will.
work.
Yeah, I will.
I'm off.
Stop
We're
overreacting.
off. Yeah.
Alright, so... Alright, we'll heal her a little bit.
We're off.
Alright, go check out this chest.
Okay. Let's go!
Ah!
Okay. Okay.
Oh my
I'm off.
goodness.
Let's go.
Alright.
Okay.
Sorry. Need to get a little bit of my local delicacy.
We're off. Agree.
Whew. So,
Okay.
wow. Why did I
We're
activate a teleporter? To get to the
I'm
first floor
off.
when the door was right there. Silly teleporter. The
Okay.
door was right there.
Yes.
We're back on the outside.
Agree.
It's so nice when they agree with what I
Let's
say.
Okay.
Please, you don't need to be sarcastic.
We're off.
I
Agree.
know. I love this game. It's so fun.
Let's go.
All right.
Attack.
Come on, you little ham-fisted
Yeah.
little buggers. Come,
Okay.
come to mama. Come be destroyed by the infinite power of my might and sorcery. Oh, goodness. That's a lot of ones. Hi.
Let's go.
Okay. Sweet
I'm off.
Jesus.
Attack.
It's
Yeah.
fine. We're invincible.
We're
We're
off.
actually just the best party ever conceived
Agreed.
by man.
We're off.
Ever. We are
Let's
so
go.
incredible.
Agreed. We're off.
Thank you.
Let's
I
go.
agree too.
Agreed. Let's go.
All right, we're going.
I'm off.
You know what? I'm just gonna switch to the explosive powders since we have 124 of them now. Okay.
We're off. Okay. Agreed.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's
Agreed.
go now.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Uh huh. Yes.
We're off.
Agree.
Let's go.
Agree.
We're off. Attack. Okay. Attack. Let's go.
Go get him!
We're off. Yeah.
Nice.
Agreed. Let's
Prey slaughtered. What's this? Inside of a cave. Okay.
go. We're off.
We're off.
Let's go. I'm off.
I see.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on.
I'm off. Let's go. I'm off.
There's some. Oh, hey, the gold coins! Well, hopefully.
We're
Well,
off.
hopefully we can use this later.
Agreed.
Hmm.
We're off. Let's go.
Okay. We found
I'm
another
off.
chest. Perfect.
Yeah.
Don't worry, little chest. You will soon
Agreed.
safely be in the hands
We're
of
off.
Buff McCrogan's wandering troop of lovely
Let's go.
adventurers.
Agreed. I'm off.
Now what's this?
Let's go.
An exit.
Agreed. I'm off.
To the outside, please.
Yeah. We're off.
I see enemy.
I see the enemy.
Oh!
Let's go.
Come on, come on, come on,
off.
come on,
Agreed.
to be dropped low.
We're off.
Oh yeah, sure is. I'm really glad it is too. I needed to move something real quick,
Let's
but
go.
we should be good.
I'm off.
It shouldn't have ruined anything. There we go. Okay.
Okay. Agreed.
Yeah, honestly, this whole two monitor thing is like really nice. I can see why everybody does it. Well, you know what I mean by everybody. Why everybody wants one. Everybody wants what they can't have. Come on!
Agreed.
Agreed. This feels like a much more... Okay.
Let's go. Okay.
So this actually kind of reminds me of... Yeah, well, it's all I have. And even then, I almost didn't... I didn't used to have to. You knew this.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I kept it under my belt. I didn't want it... Oh, sweet lord. These guys suck.
I'm off.
The Glore Archers are the worst.
Okay. Attack.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Oh. Cornigan's dead again.
Let's go.
Pick it up so that she can get it later.
Agreed.
She can't level up.
Agreed. Yeah. We're off.
Take the TomTom guide
go.
marks.
Let's go.
Yes, it does, actually.
Okay. We're off.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Okay,
I love the...
we're off.
I love
Yeah.
this, like, being hit sound. That was fantastic. It does, actually. It means that I can... Yeah, it means that I can actually play games at all. Any games at a reasonable aspect ratio. I'm not always going to be using this... I'm not always going to be using this laptop, though. And I can't do two monitors just because of how my other setup is set up. I can't do two monitors with that one. Only this one. But I don't really need two monitors with my other setup because the monitor I have there is huge. So, like, I can see everything just fine. But two monitors on here is fantastic because this laptop screen is your average. Thank you. So yeah, I have managed to completely upgrade my my emergency laptop streams, which is great news. Like, it is so cool too. Like, I mean, I know I keep like going nuts over it,
Let's
but
go.
it is so cool to be able to have the game and then have all of my like OBS and Twitch stuff just like over on the side, on a side pocket. And like, with any game but this game in particular is very finicky. Like, you don't want to exit out of full screen too often. You don't want to like, because it gets very, very finicky if you try to do anything but love it. If you try to do anything but give your love to Hexplore, it gets very antsy, very angry with you. We need a resurrection spell, and we have not found one yet. That's making me a little bit antsy. Let's see. We could always head to the Central Cliffs. I think we should head to the Central Cliffs. Come on, you can make it. I believe in you. Thank you.
We're off.
And your knight.
The monsters. They took the other knights north, toward their castle. Garcum, their master, is a powerful sorcerer. They knew we were heading for the lands of the Middle East on our holy crusade. A few villagers tried to help us, but they were captured. They're probably locked up in a nearby dungeon.
Oh no! Well, let's go save them! Jeez, why is so much hell? Whoa! Oh, what a great game. It's so silly. Okay. So yes, their weapons are getting more powerful as they gain experience.
Let's go! Attack!
So wait, is the...
Attack!
Oh,
let's go!
The lightning staff is a melee weapon. I see. It's a melee ranged lightning spell. It just feels so poorly thought out. It's not even like lightning touch where you have to touch them. It's just like he can only cast a lightning storm cloud directly in front of him. And whoever came up with that spell was really really not thinking that. A small storm for you. I have a small storm for you.
Yeah.
I have a bullet for you. So let's see. What's this? Adventurer's healing potion. No way.
Okay.
Oh, what? That's so cool. That is so neat. Let's give these to Kat. Okay. Alright, we're holding on to the warrior stuff for her. Let's see. All the other stuff is travel speed potion, rapid attack. Oh, travel speed potion. Well, that'll come in handy.
Yeah.
The problem is I don't really know the best time to use something. Ah, perfect.
Let's go.
Strong.
Okay.
Okay. Come here. Come here, Cornigan. Here's your stuff back. Oh, that's interesting.
We're off. Okay.
All right, Cornigan is now fully revived and ready to go.
Yeah.
Where?
Attack!
It's like it's gotten to the point that it's gotten to the point that the battle cry started out being just like a joke, but now it's like, oh no, enemies!
Let's go!
Oh, sweet lord! Okay.
Let's go! Let's go! Yeah!
Okay, if you could just walk your happy butt on over to this resurrection cell, please. Thank you.
Okay.
No.
Agreed.
All right. Go pick your stuff up, please.
Okay. Agreed. I'm up. Ah!
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Oh, wait, so everybody has some of these? Huh. Oh, come on.
We're off.
Okay, how do I... There's gotta be a way to split. There's gotta be a way to split the stack. Please tell me there's a way to split the stack. I want her to have 50.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. All right. I need to... I need to head to the little streamer's room. So I am going to... No, I did that. It uses it. It uses it. It gets rid of it permanently. I picked it back up and now I still only have to 99. Oh, wait. No, she picked it up.
We're off.
I mean, I can just use them on corn again. Like, for this level of speed.
I am off.
Select and click outside. Oh my god, I love this. I love this so much.
Agreed.
This is just so funny. Like, I mean, I know they don't really expect you to do this. Not like this in particular, but to like, I guess they don't really expect you to care if your Tom Thumb marker things get split. But goodness gracious, I care. Alright. Now I'm gonna head to the little streamer's room. Oh, hey, you're totally fine. Don't apologize. I'm assuming you were just, I was just assuming you were just soaking in this truly top tier, professional level Hexplore gameplay. Truly for the ages, this Hexplore gameplay. I'm sure that there's no way that you could have seen better gameplay from this chonked up team of muscle-bound idiots. So we've got options. Yes! That is so funny! Truly, the tightness of the pixels is legendary. Oh my god. It's really just... And it doesn't even affect the UI! It's not even affecting the UI, it's literally just the... Oh my god! Cordia, you have the greatest ideas! The beautiful! Well, we're going high resolution, come on! If we're not playing at a buttery smooth 4 FPS, what are we even doing? We're not getting that true 1994 gameplay. Or is it 1998? Yeah. We're not getting the true 1998 gameplay. Come on at all! And that's all that matters. And truly that's all that matters, Cordia, is the...
Okay!
If you're not counting every single fraction of every single one of your frames, what are you even doing as a gamer? Wake up, upgrade your rig, and then come talk to me. Get yourself up to 60 FPS, or even better, 480 FPS, if you want to be a real god gamer, and then come talk to me. Come talk to me later about whether or not you deserve. Okay. Hi. Okay.
Agreed.
Yeah. Wow. Sweet Jesus.
We're off. Let's go.
So, I mean, they could have put a do not disturb sign, you know? I mean, they didn't have to. They didn't have to just pick the nuclear option as soon as we walked in. Like, sweet Jesus. Now I gotta go get all my stuff.
Okay. Let's go.
Alright, everybody, time to go get revived. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah! What are they doing? Oh, I see what they're doing.
Agreed.
Because it was a yellow circle. Right. The yellow circle is an interaction circle, which means only the top player, the top character you have highlighted will actually go do it.
Let's
go!
Agreed. Let's go.
Meow. Okay, we're all good. We're all alive, kind of.
I'm off.
It only revives you. It does not revive you anywhere near as much as I need it to.
Okay.
There's no fountain of youth nearby.
We're off. Agreed.
Nobody has any equipment.
Okay.
Like, oh no!
I'm off. Yeah.
Yeah! Okay, so we need Demogos to go get his...
Let's go.
all his stuff.
Agreed.
Alright, so Demogos is armed. We need Kat to go grab her stuff. Preferably without getting killed.
Okay. Let's go. I'm off.
Run!
Agreed.
Run!
We're off.
Run!
Attack.
I'm off.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
I'm being attacked.
Stop!
Yeah.
Don't auto retaliate, sweet
Let's
lord! Get away from this
Okay.
guy! My god!
Yeah. Okay.
Huh. He must have just gotten the epidermal layer then. Or the subcutaneous. No. Yeah. Yeah, the very, very tip of the layer. The very, very outside of your skin. I'm glad you're not hurt. 'Cause yeah, finger cuts are always. Okay, so it's just like we're not gonna survive is the problem. Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so how exactly do I go pick up all of our gear without getting completely obliterated by Senor Dark Knight over here, the captain of the guard? These captains of the guard are way stronger than the ones that were in the the Fortress of Giants. Let's head this way.
Agreed.
I'm glad you do. Ah, good to hear. Kill, maim, destroy! Okay, well, it looks like he's better on sword duty. Okay. He's maximum. Cool, cool, good to know.
Okay. Agreed.
Yeah, it's just at the moment, Cornigan doesn't have any equipment, so she can't do anything. Yeah, she's just a dummy, or a decoy.
Agreed.
Oh god, Cornigan, please go away. Please back off.
Let's go.
Attack!
Come on, destroy, maim. Alright, where is... There he is.
Okay.
I haven't picked a weapon for him yet, so he hasn't been fireballing anybody. Yeah, that actually might be the best idea.
It won't work.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
Good job, Demogos. An absolute genius.
We're off. Okay. It won't work.
Agreed.
It won't work.
It won't work.
Okay. Strange. Yeah, it looks like that is what I'm gonna have to do.
We're off.
Alright, let's go. Let's go try to... Let's go try to lure these little jerks away from their masters. I don't think this is gonna work, but we can certainly try.
I'm being attacked.
Stop! Leave! Run away!
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh my god, there are two of them and they just don't quit!
I'm being
We're off. I'm off.
Okay.
What if I try to lure them behind a wall?
Agreed. I'm off.
Okay.
Agreed. Let's go. Agreed.
Run! 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 Run!
Let's go. We're off.
Okay. I mean, that might work, but...
Okay.
Yeah, just all range. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Attack. Let's go. Attack.
Okay, good idea. It wasn't working earlier, so I thought I just needed to not do that anymore.
Agreed. Yeah.
All right, now we're cooking with gas.
Okay.
Destroy everything! Oh my goodness. Another captain of the guard. She's almost dead.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you! It's called being amazing at what I do. Okay. Come on, take it! Eat it, you jerk! Oh my goodness! That is so many guys! There's so many dudes! Okay, well, it was good to see. It was good to have you here, JJ. Hope you had a good time. Maybe see you later.
Let's go.
Yeah, I am off. Yeah, we are off. Let's go. Agreed. Yeah. Agreed.
Agreed. Honestly, I may start doing that.
Yeah.
Yes. It's like whenever I go to do anything, it's just gonna be agreed. Yes. Let's go.
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
I'm off. Agreed.
Oh my god. Here, we'll have you head to the cell because nobody else needs to. This has suddenly got very wild in difficulty.
Okay. I'm off. Yeah, we're off.
Pick it all up.
Okay. Yeah. Attack. Ow. Ow.
Nice.
Yeah, we're off.
Oh.
We're off. Yeah.
Yeah. Hunt him down.
Oh.
Run him down.
Attack.
Oh, there's so many of them.
Ow. Attack.
I'm being attacked.
Jeez.
We're off. Okay. Agreed.
This game got way more intense than I was expecting it to. Like, oh my god.
We're off. Yeah.
Nice. Good job.
Yes. Yes. Let's go. I'm off.
Come on.
Let's go.
Don't do that. Okay.
Okay. Ow. Ow.
All right. So.
Yeah. Ow. Attack.
Okay.
Ow.
Gotcha.
I'm off.
Perfect. It really does. Like, oh my god. Like, these guys got so swole, and I am yet still very tiny.
I'm off.
Attack!
It actually reminds me of... I'm sorry. Sorry. It reminds me of a Pathfinder adventure card game. I don't know if you've ever played it, but it's a really, 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 really fun board game. So one of the first chapters you do is basically you're in town, trying to recruit heroes. It's a very, and then like after it, and so it's like a chapter level based thing, kind of like this. And like one of the first chapters you do is that you're in town trying to find like heroes and trying to build up your cause. But every chapter after that pretty much is like these long-winded like fighting enemies, fight with a boss and like mini bosses and all this stuff. And it's just like it's just reminded me a lot of this, where you had the first chapter being you're going through town and kind of wandering around this like one big area, like hopping around in a sort of like town hub area-ish kind of place. And then this stuff is like, oh, no. Now you're in danger.
Agreed.
See?
Let's go.
She agrees.
Yes.
Suck up all of his
Let's
equipment.
Go. Agreed. Let's go.
To the inside of the tower.
Okay.
Hopefully you don't find any Umber Hulks.
Attack.
Whack!
We're off.
We're off.
Okay. We're off. We're off.
Yeah, time to destroy.
Agreed. I'm off.
Hey.
I'm off.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Let's
I
go.
actually need him to use the mechanism. Good job. What? What did that do?
We're off.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go.
Exactly.
We're off. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Whoa, traps. Demigos, please. Save yourself.
We're off. Let's go.
What have I done? Yeah, seriously, what have I done? I can't focus. Okay, I forgot everybody died again, so they need to be healed. Okay, so she's a little bit better. He needs to be healed. We need to heal Demagos. And he needs to heal himself. Alright, perfect. And then we give the warrior's mace to Horn again. That's not what I meant to do. That's fine. Wow. I'm assuming the mace is slower than the axe? Why is it so much stronger? Okay. Sorry. Long day.
I am up.
Alright, so... Wait, really? Oh. Huh. What do you mean? Oh.
Okay.
Like he can't use the warrior's mace. Okay, so I'm just rearranging the party stuff. Oh, yeah, you're right. I see. Agreed. Yeah, you're right. That is usually the case. Okay, so we are surrounded by fire and death on all sides. Or as I like to say it, we're taking a bit of a hot bath. So currently, I think I see the solution.
Okay.
Right.
Let's go.
Yeah. No, guys.
I don't know how to do it. Agreed. Okay.
I do not know how to do that! I love her. I love Cornigan so much. I'm so glad we went with Cornigan. Okay, so...
Yeah!
It really does sound like the Windows noise, doesn't it? Like the old Windows 98 noise? That's
Agreed.
that's not my imagination, is it? Oh, look, they're waiting for us.
I'm off! We're off! Yeah!
Oh my
Agreed.
goodness!
I see an enemy.
Guys, where's everybody else? Where's everybody else? There's no active pause. Are you serious? They just kill her and then leave?
Ow!
Kill them!
Attack! Attack!
Alright, well they're dead. That's oh my god.
We're off! I'm off!
Alright, guys.
Okay.
We're off.
I gotta pick up all her stuff.
Agreed. I'm off.
Alright, so... There's no resurrection spell here. And I can't really get back. There's no resurrection spell, I can't really... They're alive again. Can everybody contribute, please?
Agreed.
What on earth is that? Okay, so apparently they just keep coming back. We need to go. It's the phantom generator. I completely forgot about the phantom generator.
Let's go.
Oh my god. Okay, the archer's leather vest. Contribute. Oh, I did say that, didn't I? You will contribute 1 hair to the polyjuice potion. Not really sure why, but
we're off. Okay.
I am off.
I am off.
Okay.
Okay.
Agreed.
Well, let's hope we don't need any more archer stuff. I've opened a door. Okay. This is gonna require some reaction time and a fast mover. Whoa, that was like off for a blink.
Okay.
What the? That didn't actually hurt her.
Let's go.
Interesting.
Okay. We're off.
Oh, it did hurt her. Never mind.
Let's go.
Okay. So what's in this room?
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah!
I am being attacked! Attack!
Nice! Destroy!
I am off! I am
She is so strong. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah! Oh,
Absolutely beautiful.
it won't work!
It won't
It
work.
won't work! Agreed! Attack!
Destroy them! Yeah, but Cornigan's almost dead is the problem.
Attack!
Please tell me that turned off all the traps. Didn't turn off these.
We're off.
Just go. Just go through the whatever. Who cares? Now, in my defense, it didn't look like it didn't really look like the poison was doing very much damage to people. So, when I got McBride killed, it was because I thought I was doing the right thing. Oh no, what have I done? Aside from shrink the party even further.
Yes. Okay.
Oh no. Oh my god. Okay, so my name is Lo-Fi Lady, and I have a problem with getting my units killed repeatedly. It's very nice to meet you. You see, I was trekking through the tower dungeon, and I just got my units killed over and over again. Like, I just couldn't help it. Look at all this junk. Look at all this junk sitting in a row in one area. So that means I need to get us out of here.
Okay.
Because otherwise we can't revive.
I am off. Agreed. Okay.
Well, here's a chest with life vials.
Agreed.
Drink those immediately, please.
Yeah.
Yes!
Go. Let's go.
Run!
Let's go. Attack!
Oh my god, this might be the end of us. This might actually be the end of us.
Yeah. Off.
I do have protection spell, but I did not think about using it because I'm not very clear, folks. I'm not very clear right now. Oh, don't worry, I won't die. I don't ever die. That's not a thing I do. So let's see.
Let's go.
So now we wait for these guys to get over to the resurrection cell.
Let's go.
I'm off.
We're off.
Meow. Oh, yeah, I don't agree. I don't believe you, but thank you. Good idea.
Agreed.
Personally, I feel like our time on this earth may be cut short.
Let's go.
Where is... There he is.
Agreed.
Okay, so nobody has any equipment at all. Nobody has anything.
Okay.
Which means we need to go this way.
Agreed. Yes. Okay.
And then we trigger this.
Let's go.
I guess. Okay, interesting.
Okay.
We go through these fire things and they're not active. Okay.
Let's go. I'm off. Let's go.
Don't do that, guys. Don't do that.
Okay. Agreed.
Stop. The formation is so weird. Okay, so...
We're off. Agreed.
No,
Yeah.
stop. Oh. The actual physical and mental pain is incalculable. Exactly. It's like, oh, resurrection cell, that's cool. I'm not gonna need to know where this is. And then it's like, please put them closer together. Oh my god.
Yes.
Alright, he does not move quickly enough. Let's have Adventurer Boy go get stuff.
Agreed. Yeah. We're off. Let's go.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Alright.
Agreed.
Okay, so now we've got the archer stuff.
Let's go. Okay.
We can give it to the archer. We can give it to Tot. Alright.
I'm off.
Yeah, it really did. Like, oh my god. Archer's leather vest. Archer's vision prism. Oh boy.
Let's go.
Okay.
I'm off. I'm off. Okay.
Stop! The positioning in this game is so difficult to actually, like, actualize. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, well. Yeah, that's... Looks like we might be having some trouble keeping our team alive. Oh no.
Okay. Agreed.
No, stop! It is so hard to... Oh, don't worry, I'm doing a good job of that on my own. Thank you, though. I really appreciate it. Oh my god. This is so funny in the darkest, bleakest way possible. Like, it's just so difficult to visualize, just to tell where the poison mist is. And all the equipment is sitting in the poison mist. Okay.
I am off.
All right, so we're leaving.
Okay.
We're leaving, and we are going to.
Agreed. Yeah.
Okay.
I am off.
Good. That did not trigger them. Thank God. Oh wait.
Okay.
I didn't see this. Oh, no. You cannot be serious.
I am off!
Okay, well, first things first, we are heading back to the resurrection cell. And then we're gonna see if it's... We're gonna see if I missed an incredibly important...
I'm up!
Incredibly important trap disabling stone. Oh, no! I mean, I say oh no, it doesn't really matter. It's not like I actually wasted any resources on this. Just time.
Yeah.
Wait.
Let's...
Okay.
Technically, I do not have an infinite amount of. Getting kind of late. I'm probably gonna... Okay, I'm probably going to go for about another half hour. I know that's kind of a short stream for today, but... I might go a little longer. We'll see. We'll see. Just thought I'd let you guys know. Alright, so...
I'm off! Yes!
Alright, everybody.
We're off! Let's go!
We continue to brave the trap pits of despair! Oh, Lord, this dungeon is so nasty!
Okay.
Okay.
I'm off!
All right, let's have corn again. Press this. Okay, well, it wasn't anything obvious.
Yeah, off!
Then let's continue.
Yeah!
Today started early.
I am
well, yeah, but...
Let's go!
Ow!
Agreed!
Let's go! I'm being attacked!
Oh, no, 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 no!
We're off! We're off!
They don't have any of their equipment. They have none of their equipment because they died.
Agreed.
I cannot believe this is happening.
Agreed!
Oh my god. Wrong trap. Yep. Yep, certainly seems that way.
Yeah!
Oh my lord. Okay. So we're gonna have Lady Wolverine try to come in here and get all this stuff back.
Agreed. We're off. Let's go.
Stop! There's gotta be a better way. There's gotta be a better way. There's gotta be a better way. There's gotta be a better way.
I'm off.
We're off!
So what happens if my last person dies? Like, what happens? Dude. Is it just game over? Or do we get a chance to go to a resurrection cell? Cool, let's find out together.
Agreed.
Because the odds of me actually
Okay.
being able to pull this off are so
Agreed.
slim to none.
We're off. Oh! I'm off.
Okay, so he got the protection spell. I don't think he can cast it on himself.
Okay. I'm off. Agreed.
Are you kidding me right now?
Yes. Okay.
I actually succeeded?
Let's go.
Are you serious?
Okay. I'm off. We're off. Agreed. Yes.
I'm just so
Agreed.
incredulous. I just cannot believe that just happened. Oh, it's the red bar. It has to charge up. Oh my god.
Let's go.
Oh, wow. I just can't believe that just happened. After like 20 minutes of constantly dying with my fast characters. I guess it's true what they say, slow and steady wins the race. Alright. One by one they step on Estelle.
Yeah!
To free their tortured souls from hell. Hexplore magic! Alright, let's do this!
We're off. Let's go.
And we're like... we're not even exploring the right section of this board. Like... this is not where we're supposed to be going. Probably.
We're off. I'm off.
Yeah, come on, baby. You got this.
We're off.
Alright, and it just occurred to me that I need to give this stuff to people.
Okay.
That back, the vision plate back, the archer's bow, the archer's dagger.
Let's go.
Warrior's mace, the warrior's throwing axes. Okay, perfect. So, he's got all his stuff, most of his stuff. Oh wait, no, yeah, all of the stuff that he's got. Adventure. Yeah, McBride has like nothing. Kat has everything. Thank you! Like, what? Watch me screw it up again immediately because you know that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah! Let's go! I am off! Okay!
Alright!
I am off!
Let us brave the
Let's
poisonous
go!
mist! Aw, thanks, Azu.
Let's go.
Agreed.
Must have the patience.
Okay.
The absolute timing on that was incredible. Hold on. I have to clip that. I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna try to work on that later when the stream's over. Oh my god, that's incredible. Pause so that I don't cause stream issues.
Go!
Oh my god. Yeah, good job, good job, Demogos. How far is the stream delay? How long is the stream delay? Pretty decently long. Let's switch off and on. Yeah, that's...
Agreed. Okay.
Yeah, that's, hold on. That's a lo-fi latest jam, baby!
Agreed.
I need to oh, that's just a... That is just a... What's the word? An artifact of the times? That's just a byproduct of playing this game 24 years after they expected you to. Yeah, so I know what I did wrong.
Let's go. Okay.
I was supposed to go around the other way. So what I did wrong was,
I'm off.
I needed to come this way because the smoke on this end goes off a lot more often than the smoke on this end. Which, like, almost never seems to go off.
Let's go. Agreed. I'm off.
No! I didn't realize he was gonna walk into the smoke.
Agreed. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest, this feels very much like a Sisyphean curse. This feels very much like a Sisyphean curse. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this feels very much like a Sisyphean curse.
Let's go! Okay.
I
am off! Okay. Okay. I am off!
No! Do you guys happen to remember the last time I saved? Because I do. The last time I saved was in town. In chapter 1. Oh, I forgot about games like this! Hey, well, hey, we discovered what happens when all your entire team dies. That's good news. Yeah, thanks, Linux. I appreciate it. No sarcasm, I'm being sincere. I hate to do this. I don't even have the wizard yet. I'm like... Oh, no! I don't even have Demagos yet. And none of them are level 2. I haven't explored... I think we just got set back to hour 1 of this stream. Oh, no! I'm gonna be honest, I hate to do such a short stream, but since I was planning on ending the stream, yeah, that's... I was not being diligent enough with my saves, yeah, I was not being diligent enough with my saves. Okay, that's a lesson learned for sure. Yeah, I didn't. I definitely needed to. For sure, I need to save every level. I need to save every level, for sure. That is good to know for the future. That was brutal. Alright, I think what I'm gonna end up doing is before we play this game again, which honestly, I feel like we probably should. I feel like we probably should at some point. It's a great game, like... It's a great game, it's just brutal, it's ridiculous, like... it's just so wild, like... It is quite funny. I wish I was in a bit of a... I wish I was a bit more awake for it, but... Yeah, it was like... This game is awesome. So... Fun brutal, fun brutal. So far, it's fun brutal. Maybe it's just the mindset I'm in, but I think it's fun brutal. It's like funny. It's like funny brutal because it's like, please stop killing me. But yeah, I don't know. So I think what I'm gonna end up doing is, I think we're gonna end up calling the stream here, and then off stream, I'm gonna catch myself back up to where I was. It shouldn't take me very long if I'm not streaming, well, I say that. It might take me longer because I get distracted, but I agree. I feel like it's pretty fair. Like, the amount of enemies they throw at you is insane, which reminds me a lot of Van Helsing. If any of you guys remember that stream. Yeah, you know what? This game actually does kind of remind me of the Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing. I had forgotten, I hadn't thought about it, but yeah, if you guys remember that stream where I played the Technomancer gun guy, like, that was Eberron. That was a lot of fun. It actually reminds me a lot of this game. Just with less on sale now. Really? Well, that's pretty cool. Well, yeah, so anybody watching this, I recommend you go and buy this game right now. Well, maybe not right now, but... well, you know what, yeah. Go buy this game right now if you liked how it looked, because this was... Wait, it is? Oh no, my pocketbook! How could you do this to me? Looks like my wallet has already... My card, my money, everything has already jumped into my computer and is gone forever. As much as I hate doing sub 4 hour streams, I think it's a great time. Summer sale is now. Yeah, I didn't realize that either. I'm very surprised. I might actually buy some good... Yeah, this game's a good investment, I agree. I recommend it wholeheartedly. Ugh. Okay. I am going to... I think I am going to call this one for today. Unless, I mean, I guess I could play... Nah, that'd be silly. I think I'm gonna call this one for today. We're gonna... Yeah, let's... It was a good stream. I had a lot of fun. It was good. It was good to actually get to see this game in action. It's a wild time. Like, I am really glad that I got to experience Secret India. Thank you so much for recommending it. Thank you so much for being here to watch me play it. And everybody too. I'm glad everybody could be here. Phantom audience, low friends, all of you guys. Let's get the audio. Okay, there we go. And boop. Blank screen. So, alrighty. Thank you. I'm sorry. I didn't play it longer. But we can always... Oh, thank you. Hearts. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. See you later. Yeah, Linux knows what's up. All right, so just some closing remarks. Let's see. Game was awesome. We got a Discord. Anybody in the Phantom audience, if you want to come hang out with us off stream, we've got a pretty relatively lively Discord. We've got like great people there. Everybody who was here is there. And tomorrow's kind of tricky. I have on schedule, I have CK3, so Crusader Kings 3. I am really excited. Hashtag cancel. Yeah, hashtag cancel Hazu. Except don't actually do that. But tomorrow I have on the schedule Crusader Kings 3, but that something might be coming up. So we might not be able to do it. I might have something really, really kind of fun-ish planned instead. Hopefully, I might have to plan something else instead, depending on how things go. I'll let you guys know. You'll see. And anybody in the Phantom audience, anybody who isn't watching who isn't followed, like, just like if you could just go ahead and drop a follow, that would actually mean the world to me, and it would allow you to keep up with my streams, know when I go live, which is always important because my streams are amazing, and you can tell because you just watched one, so you know. So anyway, I love all of you guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.